250 million USD on a 22 kilometers road. Is this true?
Well, I think few things need to be put into context here.
Okay.
Because when we talk of the battle hardening, remember it's a 6-lane road, 3 on one side and 3 on the other side. And then we also have supply service lanes, which cumulatively, if you add together, it is like 4 on one side and 4 on the other. You also have overpasses, what some people will call, bridges.
Flyovers, yeah.
Flyover bridges. All right? And then remember that this is a 2-layer, asphalt road. You lay the first layer of asphalt, and you also put another layer of it. This is to meet the international standard. And the beauty of this is that even when the road tears and wears away, you will just scrape the upper part of the asphalt, and then you replace it. I have had some interviews, and people were quoting figures that in Kenya and other places, roads like this, 1 kilometer cost
about $1 million.
$1 million.
Yes.
But that is not true.
But they said we are spending 6.8 million.
That's what I'm saying. That is not true. Because I remember Mr. Manneh, for example, who has been saying this type of thing, the road that he said he worked on at $1 million, it is there in the internet. If you Google it, it's one of the most expensive roads in Kenya. At that time, in 2001, that road cost $6.7 million per kilometer. Yes, it was a basket project. It was funded through a basket fund where African Development Bank and other donors came in. Yes, ADB contributed $1 million, probably a kilometer, but cumulatively, that road cost 6.7 kilometers. And look at the Kenyan context, for example, where they have basalt in abundance. They have a lot of cement factories where they don't import cement. They have other natural resources that are used on the road. For us here in this country, apart from cement, apart from sand, which is sometimes even very difficult to get quality sand, and laterite. Tell me what other thing is available here. Everything is sourced. And this was 2001. It is like almost 20-something years back. A road of that nature that he said was built $1 million.
What is the market price for 1 kilometer right now? For a road,
it
standard
depends.
road?
You see, for standard road, like say asphalt road, which carries, like say in the urban areas, because in the urban area, you put a lot of things into consideration. In addition to the cost of the road, you also have demolition of properties that are on the right of way. In many of the areas, you have to demolish and pay for those ones, although they are not as that expensive. You also have services. Now there are water and electricity pipes, and also Gamtel's fiber optic cables. You have to actually relocate those ones, and it's like buying them brand new facilities. Wherever we are building these new roads, we are also bringing in the urban areas, brand new services, brand new water cables, water pipes, brand new electricity poles and cables for NAWEC, brand new connections, and also for broadband. Those things are added onto the cost. But remember also, to build a kilometer of road in the urban area today in the Gambia, it is probably twice as expensive than in the rural areas. You know why? For example, the laterite. The only place where you can get laterite today to build a road in the urban area is in the furnace. So the haulage alone, for example, for you to be effective and be very quick in doing a road, you need to do a minimum of 10 to 15 trips of laterite, where it's like 400 meters or less than 1 kilometer haulage, and then the trucks can be coming in and fast. And remember, for every kilometer, you put a minimum of 510, 20 cubic meters of, trucks of laterite. So imagine, it takes you maybe 3 trips a day to go to Fonyi and come because of the traffic in the urban area and also the distance. So that haulage alone is a big drain on time to be able to complete a road. And that is why what we have done now during the surveys, we encourage people to stockpile on time. So by the time you start the actual works, some of those materials are in place. So it's not that easy, but you know, all other criticisms on board in terms of the cost, in terms of the quality, we take note of them very
Especially
seriously.
the OIC roads also. There have been a
Yes.
lot of criticisms about the quality of the roads and even the outlook. I remember when I hosted the NRA and others here during, you know, there was a time there's always traffic congestions here,
Yes,
and there
yes,
were
yes.
issues about that, and I hosted them. I was told, in fact, the road is not complete right now. The
Yes.
modeling and all the stuff
Exactly.
is not complete. But a lot of people complain about, number one,
The drainage
the
systems.
drainage systems, the
Yes.
passage. When
Yes.
it rains, we all see what happens, but also even the quality of the roads.
Well,
After
I can
spending
assure you
almost
that
a
the
15
quality is
million.
good. I can assure you that the quality is good. And you know, Fatu, when you are building a road, it's not complete, it's full of sand, water is locked in strategic areas on that particular road, people are having difficulty to cross. Of course, that concern is noted.
Yeah.
But you can see, you go to Bufut today, where the roads are completed and they are clean and the street lights are there, you can see the quality. Well, I don't know what quality they are talking about that they have not seen on those roads. But we are always open to those type of criticisms, positive or negative, because any criticism, remember, that you do to a government is the government that stands to benefit more. If it is not actually genuine, you take note of it and then you make sure that you do something that will make you, you know, smarter enough to ensure that what is being criticized is avoided. If it is genuine, you make sure that you make amends quickly. So either way, and that is why personally for me, I don't want to respond to personal criticisms, because I look at it from an angle of strength, that you are criticizing because you think it can be done better. So how do we ensure that what you are criticizing, we get the best out of that, and then use that as a strength to do something better?